Oh, she's a beauty. She's sleek, she's different, but can she cook? Today I'm reviewing Cosori's brand new, iconic 6.5 quart stainless steel smart air fryer. It's brand new to the market. Cosori sent me one. Thank you so much, Cosori, for being today's video sponsor. And holy moly, was I surprised just by this unboxing experience. Honestly, it's been totally up-leveled. What the John? It's like literally, it's in a bag, wow. Wowee. We know it's beautiful, it's sleek, it looks gorgeous on my counter, but the real question is, can she cook? My name is Cathy, and here on YouTube, I love to empower air fryer owners. I have been testing air fryers for the last 6 years now, and this is my very honest review. Let's just get to it. You ready? Let's go. So with any air fryer, the very first thing I do is after I unbox it, I wash it out. We wash out the inside, we make sure there's no more packaging. I take a warm soapy cloth and I wipe the inside of the unit. And then after we've given it a little bath, I give it its very first dry run. Just like I always do, I'm gonna give this its first dry run. We also might need to invest in some stainless steel cleaner. I don't know. And now we've got this little sticky we can pull off, but I do like this is great for helping new people get started. Just some great general tips right here on the cover with some recommended settings here. We've got the vent here in the back, the little warning sign signifying a heat. Oh, look at that. She's so pretty. She's so pretty. And then we've got our nice familiar interface, the nice Cosori interface. We've got fan speed changes happening here on each of these settings you can see. The dry means dehydrate, proofing bread settings, reheat settings. But generally speaking, I always stick to that air fry setting. And here's the most exciting part, y'all. It's got a shake reminder button. It's back. Hooray. So excited about that. So let's go ahead and give it its first dry run. I'm gonna crank this up all the way. It goes all the way to 450. I'm gonna run it for 10 minutes and just cook off all of those factory oils from the inside. And props to Cosori for such a great job with the whole quick start guide. I have a video called Quick Start Guide, but their getting started guide is really nice, very empowering. And of course comes with a cookbook that is full of some excellent tips, including tips about cooking 2 items at once, how to convert recipes, using your air fryer to proof your dough, making cleanup simple, reheating, lots of great tips here that you probably have gotten from watching my channel as well. And then of course there's a bunch of recipes. I will say, I mean honestly, I'm not a fancy pants chef, as I've made it very clear over the last 5+ years. Are these approachable recipes? Probably a little intimidating for me, but some people might absolutely love them. Who knows? So it's been about 10 minutes, 450. What I was so curious about, is this exterior gonna get hot? Holy cow, that's not hot. That's slightly warm. This is hotter up here, but not terribly hot at all. Okay, fan included. I am so impressed. Honestly, when I heard Cosori was doing this whole stainless steel unit, I was worried. I was like, oh, it's gonna get hot, because I've tested others that were all stainless steel exterior and they were super hot, but this is not. Wow. Really, the hottest part is obviously right here by the vent, and I'm gonna pull out my little heat gun fella. So these parts are like over 200 degrees, but look at this, 82, 84. This one right here, you can see what, 70, 78, down here on the side, 75, 74, the front, what, 78 maybe? Anyway, I'm super, super impressed with that. I mean, way to go, Cosori design team. Well done. So I think that this is the only plastic that I'm seeing is right here at the handle. We got ceramic coated basket. This is all PFAS free. And then again, stainless steel interior and exterior. So we've identified it's beautiful. It looks pretty darn cool. It's healthier because of the materials used to build the entire unit. Let's see how it cooks. And as always, first test, frozen French fries. I weighed out my 1 pound of fries. And this is a 6.5 quart air fryer. So we got 9.5 by 9.5. With the grate, we've got 3.5 inches. When we take that out, we have 4 3/4. It's a great standard basket size. And now we will do the test. I'm gonna do air fry. I like to do my fries for 15 minutes. That's what you'll see here on my magnetic cheat sheet. And we read the shake reminder only works on the air fry function. So hooray for that. And as you can see here, the sound level, not too bad. I've heard quieter air fryers, but it's definitely not anywhere near the loudest air fryers I've heard. I missed it, but that was the shake reminder we just experienced. Shake, shake, shake. Shake, shake, shake. Shake your booty. So it turned off when I opened it. It turned back on when I closed it. No buttons necessary. I love that. And the fries. Looking good. Can't really go wrong with the fries. I mean, what more can I say here? Frozen French fries, check. And let's talk about size here. You can see it next to its little sister here, the Cosori Turbo Blaze. Height, just about the same. Ironically, this just feels smaller, and I think it's just because we have this enclosure here at the top that's only the fan. And it definitely has that more sleek appearance. I also like how it just kind of more blends in with my whole kitchen here compared to the Turbo Blaze. So there, just a little more discreet, a little more low-key situation there on my countertop. A couple other questions you might have is it magnetic? Is it gonna cook food the same? And so far I'm thinking yes. So next we will make some bacon, and then after that I've got an all-in-one meal I'm gonna show you how to make. We slap the bacon down, we pop it in the air fryer, we turn it on, and according to my cheat sheet, we run it at 380 for about 8 minutes. Boom. And let's take a peek at that bacon. Perfection, perfection. Something that can happen with bacon and grease in different air fryers is when that grease gets really hot, it just creates a ton of smoke. This did not happen with this air fryer, so that's good news. Now to keep things ultra clean, I love to use my parchment paper liners here. Now, last year I discovered these cute little magnets, and now they're all over Amazon, but they hold the parchment paper down if your air fryer is made from iron, or I can't remember what the exact material is, aluminum. Anyway, this is the sad part. It's not magnetic in this air fryer. I did notice right here, it's a little bit magnetic, but I think that's just because it's magnetic on the exterior. Okay, but not the inside. So if we're gonna use parchment paper, the key is to spread food around to keep it from blowing up over the food. So I'm gonna do one side. I got my cute little diced up asparagus that I just break into pieces. On the other side, I've got a beautiful salmon fillet. And this one is actually on page 111 in my cookbook. This is my OG cookbook with a brand new cover, by the way. How exciting. And I'm just going to lightly spray my salmon, throw on a little salt, and actually I'm going to do this to my asparagus as well, and a little pepper. And then I have some homemade honey mustard, and it was just Dijon mustard, 1 part and then 2 parts honey. Super simple, super easy. Use that as a glaze right on top of my salmon. And look at that, a super simple weeknight dinner. And we're whipping it up in the air fryer. Now I'm gonna do these 2 things at once. Asparagus, I typically do less time at 400. Salmon, I typically do moderate time at 380. So because I'm dropping the temperature a little bit, it's gonna work out actually super nice. I'm gonna just start here with 380, 10 minutes. And then I'm gonna use this little fella to tell me if indeed it's done. Okay, fun fact, I actually looked at the footage. I forgot to turn on that shake reminder button, so that's silly. Yummy. So we'll do a little temperature check here. Salmon is coming along, looking good. Asparagus looks fantastic, ready to be done. Actually, my asparagus is so yummy. I've been eating it, but I'm gonna give this about 2 more minutes. And actually, I just remembered, I actually never necessarily flip my salmon, so we're doing okay. We'll just finish this up. And now it's done and ready to be devoured. And winning. No mess. Yay!
Whoa.
Stop.
Is it caramelized?
It's got honey mustard.
Honey mustard.
Asparagus, get your veggies in.
That is like Oh, that's good. That's really good. It's like caramelized.
12 minutes. So good.
It's good. Very good.
So good. Other fun facts about this iconic air fryer. It comes with a 5-year warranty on the whole unit portion of the air fryer. That's like the motor, the heating element, all of that. 5 years under warranty. That's amazing. The actual basket and ceramic tray there is a 1-year warranty. I'm hoping that in the future they will have that available for purchase, like at a discounted rate. Because sometimes, you know, just after getting scratches and things on any air fryer basket, it's just nice to replace that one part, especially if the motor and the fan are working fantastically. In my opinion, this air fryer is for the most health conscious people out there. If you are worried about PFAS, this is the air fryer for you. Stainless steel, interior and exterior, except for that plastic handle. And then we've got that nice ceramic coated basket and tray. The biggest con that I can see with this one is the price. It does come at a higher price point. Right now it's retailing for $249, but this has been built for the health conscious consumer. Better quality materials call for a higher price. And then if you're new to the air fryer, make sure you go watch this first. And when you're ready to start cooking, go watch this. Thank you for watching. I'll see you on the next one.